the image here, the first thing we can see up here is the fruit. The fruit is the individual purchases. Okay, let me magnify it. Yes, the fruit is the individual purchases that multiplies our daily income. Now from there you can see the heart here. From here, the heart of the fruit here, looking at that apple fruit there, the gift is like a seed, and when it sprouts, it is when a purchase is made. Okay, it's like a seed, but the purchase waters it to germinate. Okay, now the roots here are the leaders and broadcasters like myself and others, and they need love and respect to grow strong for all of us. Now, why are we described as the roots? Because the supply of the strength, and all that is needed is actually from the root. Okay? The root here supplies the nutrient, the water, and everything that the tree needs to grow. Okay? Sorry, I apologize for those distractions, please. I beg your pardon. Now, the trunk here is when we get our household to join. That is, when you are in TBC, it is not enough for you to be the only champion in your family or your household. Rather, encourage your household members to join you in the drive. Okay? Then we now look at the branches here. When we see the branches, this comes from our 10 closest relationship that joins, and the limbs come from Facebook marketing. You know, this is a clear demonstration or illustration of what is happening in our community. Let's move on now to the article itself. Some people look at the TBC opportunity and wonder how they will get a consistent daily income from it. They ask, won't I run out of people to talk to about TBC? I don't know a lot of people. I hope by the time they read this article that they will understand how easy it will be for them to create an explosive income that can even become passive as they install the proper structure. TBC is not an MLM. TBC pays better. Now, what we mean by MLM here is multi-level marketing. In other words, multi-level marketing is actually a Ponzi scheme. I call it the idea or the theory of robbing Peter to pay Paul. TBC is not a Ponzi scheme, neither it is an MLM. But this one pays more. And there's a link here. You can read that article written on April 4th, 2016. Okay, read over the poster above and you will begin to understand how magnificent the opportunity to earn is in the Fast Start system created by admin. Yours truly. Wow, that is interesting. The beauty of the TBC Fast Start system is that you don't need to be a salesperson. We don't sell TBC. Instead, we plug people into a system that begins by giving them a gift of over $2,000 in digital money, which is what you see now in your back office. You can see that the moment you open your back office now wears a new look. Okay? Your back office now wears a new look. And the new look of your back office is now showing that billions of dollars of digital money will be distributed by the end of November 2018. Remember, you are to inform your prospect that the moment that person signs up, he or she receives a gift of over $2,000 in digital money. Okay? So, don't forget that we are still in the distribution phase of our TBC money. Let's move on. The reason why we are giving away so much money upfront, talking about 2,000 US dollars, is a lot of money to give away, is because we have a new kind of money that we want to spread around the world quickly, and it is easier to give it away than it is to sell people on the idea of our new money. In fact, we have more than enough of this money to give this same gift to over 1 billion people all over the world. Okay? Now, I have always said to people when I make presentation of the billion coin to them, that the billion coin is an amazing gift and a very fantastic idea, that the billion coin is not a new system of making money, rather it is a new system of money. Let me take that again. The billion coin is not a new system of making money, rather it is a new system of money that has global acceptability. In fact, the value of every currency is determined by the number of users. The power of every currency is determined by the number of users and its acceptability. So, why is the dollar so strong worldwide? It's because several countries use it as a medium of exchange. And so, because the billion coin is going to have 1 billion people using it and exchanging it for goods and services, then automatically the billion coin is going to be, and even is now, the strongest currency in the world. Wow! This gift by itself is amazing. So, receiving this gift is like a seed that has been planted, and when the receiver purchases more kringles, that's like a seed sprouting. Okay? The very nature of a seed is to multiply. And so, one apple seed could over time create an entire orchard, okay, filled with thousands of apples, each with more seed inside them. And what that means is that in TBC, each seed holds around $100 of income for the owner. And once the owner develops an orchard, they will earn a massive income from $100 each that they have collected out of it. Roots develop when you gain a strong connection to our TBC leaders and broadcasters, just like me. And if you have any difficulty in quickly gaining $100 a day consistent income, you should hire a TBC coach. Talking about a TBC coach like myself that is already successful in TBC to help you to achieve that kind of income. I'm expecting somebody to come to my office now that we're going to sign an agreement for a landed property. What I think the size is about 12 plots. That is the cash flow we are talking about. And this is coming every day. Several offers for the transfer or exchange of properties are coming by the day. And remember, the cryptocurrency in general is recognized as a digital asset. So even the real estate now we are taking over because we are changing our digital asset with the physical asset. By the way, the billion coin is money in itself. That is what I always tell people. You don't need to exchange the billion coin with any other currency for it to work for you. Rather, exchange the billion coin for goods or for service. Okay? I was together with a barrister 3 days ago, and this lawyer have made a pronouncement that she now accepts the billion coin for all her legal services 100%. Okay, so 100% TBC legal services is now possible in Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, if you want to know more about that, you can contact me through my link or the Facebook contact, and then I will be able to give you the contact of that lawyer that you can do your transaction with 100% TBC here in Nigeria. A plant without roots will always die. So it's up to you to make the effort to build a good relationship with our TBC leaders and broadcasters. What does it tell you? It means you need to begin to work your way now to connect with one of our leaders or broadcasters. You know, in the TBC community of today, the broadcasters are the leaders in the community because we are the builders. We are building the entire community for the community to grow and achieve our desired goal of bringing in 1 billion members into our community and thereby ending poverty globally. Now, there is need for us to re-emphasize the mission of TBC over and over again. That is to end poverty globally. And that is what makes TBC different from every other cryptocurrency in existence today. Let's move on. Leaders and broadcasters need love and respect. It's up to all of us to provide them that love and respect. So, if we don't provide that, they will leave us. So, please take it easy with us. We are bearing a lot of burden for the community to succeed. And so, instead of castigation and insult, we need your love and support as well as encouragement. I know what I'm talking about. I've received more than enough. But because of the mission of TBC of ending global poverty, we push those things behind us. But it is high time our community members change their attitude towards our leaders and broadcasters. Our TBC leaders and broadcasters are under no obligation to help you. Take note of that. Okay? In other words, we are not your recruit. We are not your employees. We are not an employee of the TBC members community. Rather, we are members like you, and we are doing our best to contribute to the advancement of the community. And therefore, you shouldn't see us as another species of humanity that must be dealt with. We are in this journey to make sure our goal is achieved as fast as possible. So, you are in no position to make demands on them. Just reach out to them and show them some love and respect, and I assure you they will be happy to help you grow in your TBC community. Okay, in our TBC community. We have grown and we know what it takes for you to grow. So, by coming to us, by joining us in the system, it will help you to grow. Okay? So, what we are saying here is that you need to grow, and then you need to contact us so that we can show you the way and how fast you can grow. Is that okay? Let's go on. Doing nothing is not growth. They will lead you, okay, towards doing profitable activities, and you will gain income from that. Later, you will have the opportunity to become a TBC leader too, so you can also help others to succeed. Leadership has its reward and is highly recommended. and I highly recommend it. Okay, let me add this. I have done this to so many of my followers, and I have told them, I say, look, as a member of TBC in this distribution phase, you may not have all the monies in this world to purchase TBC, but we can show you some of the ways through the cookie reward system that you can make a lot of money in a system. But remember, it's not something you can know in a day. We didn't know it in a day. It took us over a period of 1 or 2 years to understand the system to get to where we are today. In fact, in the TBC community system, the purchase of the TBC Kringles gives you cookie reward, but there are some other ways you can even get more rewards than the purchase. What about the referrals? Having 100 paid referrals now gives you 10 coins, and the truth of the matter is you cannot purchase 10 coins on your own from your pocket now, because the value of our currency has gone so high that you cannot out of pocket purchase 10 coins of TBC. But without purchasing anything more than $100 worth of TBC, just $100 worth of TBC you purchase, that is to oil your seed and then make the seed sprout, you will now refer 100 people and you'll be given 10 coins of TBC. Now, this can only happen through proper coaching and through your connection with a TBC leader or broadcaster. You can see why it is important for you to be connected to one of our leaders or broadcasters. Because there are so many ways you can benefit from us that you may not know how to do it yourself. You may be worried about not having the money, but I can assure you there are so many ways we can teach you, bring you up, and open up the system to you, and see that within a twinkle of an eye, you are already a billionaire that you have always desired to be. Now, let me add this to you. Bringing in these 100 members, 100 paid members in the TBC community is a process. And as a newbie, you will not be able to register people on your own. I remember it took me almost 3 months in the community before I know how to generate my own referral link. I was registering the people. I underwent, they undergone the training, and I was registering people, but the training, I was using the referral link of my sponsor to register other people, up to about 50 people. Okay? But my enthusiasm was that I am impacting people to end poverty through that. Until I came to discover that using my referral link to register other people can bring goods to me. And so I went a step forward to do that. I brought in 100 referrals, and then I got 10 TBC coins. The question is that where do I get a TBC coin? As at the time I received this gift, 1 coin of TBC was going for about 1 billion naira. Almost 1 billion naira. So, where do I get 10 billion? 10 billion. I'm talking about 10 billion. 10 billion should be a kind of an annual budget for my state. 10 billion naira is almost an annual budget for my state. Okay? So, where do I get this money? But by referring people to the community, I got this free through the cookie reward system. See, let me tell you this. I can say confidently, without any fear of contradiction, that the best thing in the TBC community, the best thing in our community is actually the cookie reward system. That is what I want to expose you to. Many people don't understand this. I don't know how much and how long I will, how much emphasis will I put on this for people to understand this. The cookie reward system is the best thing that is happening in our system. Take advantage of it. What about attending the send body meeting? Attending the send body meeting alone gives you a whooping 1,000 cookies for basic. Okay, and if you become a broadcaster, I tell you, 1 million cookies. Okay, 1 million cookies should be about $8 million. Wow! For broadcasting, for just attending a meeting, you are getting 1 million cookies, which is redeemable in November, and it becomes kringles. That means as of today, it should be about $8 million. That is amazing, because one kringle today is going for about $8. So if you have 1 million kringle, you should be talking about $8 million. All these are not things that you stress yourself for it. For you to just attend the send body meeting, view the meeting, whether you contribute or not is not an issue. And then come back to your Kringle Cashback office and enter the keyword for the day. You are qualified for this cool money. Come on. This kind of system doesn't exist anywhere in the world. Quote me right. I say this kind of system doesn't exist anywhere in the world. So do your best. Do your best to step up, connect to a TBC leader or broadcaster today, and you'll be happy if you do so. Okay, let's move on. We should all be using the TBC Fast Start system to earn daily cash flow. Ignore all of the junks you see online saying they have a better way to earn in TBC. Most of those are scams, and soon enough we will cleanse our TBC community of these scams. The steps of success within our TBC Fast Start system can be found here in this article, released on the 25th of June 2018, titled Step to a Fast Start in the TBC Community. You can read that article and you will understand it very well. Let's move on. I want to encourage you that most of the people that tell you this on Facebook or other social media are actually scammers that are out to deceive you and gain your hard-earned money. If you want to succeed, go through the right channel. And as it is now, the right channel in our community are the leaders and the broadcasters. These are the trusted leaders that will show you all you need to do to be successful. Remember, these ones are already successful and they follow the system. And we are happy to see those of you that are coming on board to be successful like us. So feel free to contact us anytime you desire to do so, and then you will not regret your action. But don't listen to the scammers who are saying all form of things on their own against the billion coin, and then they will turn over on the other side and be telling you that they have an alternative way for you to earn in TBC. Please do not follow them. Follow what the leaders teach you to do to complete all of these steps correctly, yielding an explosive income that comes from daily cash flow here in TBC. If you are not earning at least $100 a day in TBC, you are not doing something the right way, and you are not doing something the right way. And then the leaders can help correct that. Again, hiring a TBC coach will be one of the best investments you will ever make in your life. It is totally worth it. Now, from this paragraph, it says if you are not making at least $100 a day in our TBC community, it means you are not doing something right. And that is why you need to hire a TBC coach. Our leader, hire a TBC coach. The reason why many of our people are not earning is because they feel that the services we render as TBC leaders and broadcasters is not worth paying for. Okay? Some will say the TBC is free. TBC is not free. Listen and listen good. The membership is free. That we know. But TBC is not free. TBC is money. Let's get some misconception clear. TBC is not free. TBC is money. Even though the membership is free, the leaders and broadcasters have invested millions of naira and even dollars upon themselves in the community and in acquiring the requisite knowledge to do what they are doing today. And so if you are coming to benefit from them, you should be able to part with some things. We are not saying we will be charging you like the professionals do in other fields, but at least you should value our contribution to the community. Okay? Receiving the gift is one thing, but sharing the gift is where all the fun begins. A new member will be led to share the gift with everyone within their household right away. Even a one-day-old baby can receive this gift to make the official bride. Wow. A day-old baby can even earn broadcasters cookie reward. That is amazing. Read that on the 2nd of August 2018. The blog post there, the link is here. Okay? That is why I said that there is no system like TBC anywhere in the world. Okay? So getting this gift into the hands of everyone in your household is like the formation of a trunk of a tree. The activities of signing up everyone within your household will provide the strength needed to have a daily income in TBC. Just like the trunk of a tree is where the strength can be found in a tree. So it's important not to skip over this step. Each of them should complete a $100 purchase so that none of them misses out on becoming one of our TBC millionaires or billionaires. The gift is not enough. This will be done through a partnership, and you will earn a 50% commission on all of them that live with you. Okay? That's interesting. Next, you will be led to share the gift with the 10 closest people in your life, your best friend, your bosses, your boss, or your favorite uncle, and so on. So you already have a strong relationship with these people. So it is now time to take advantage of that relationship. Okay? For your own benefit and for theirs as well. They care about you, you should care about them. They will likely listen to you when you are sharing our gift with them. Let me give you my testimony. I traveled from my state to the Federal Capital Territory, from there to Plateau State, Jos. And on my way back to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, I have to stop over with my uncle there and explain TBC to him. And he said, have not heard about this. I said, you have heard about it. I've told you about this over and over. I said, no, not as detailed as you are talking now. And this morning he called me and he said he's convinced that he wants to sign up with TBC. Okay? So, you have to start from that uncle, from that friend, from that neighbor. Okay? It's a lifetime opportunity that even your enemies should not be denied of it. Okay? Even your enemies should not be denied of it. You already have a strong relationship with these people. They care about you. They will likely listen to you when you are sharing our gift with them. As they follow the system and complete their purchases for themselves and their households, you will start to earn a daily income and enjoy some additional cash flow in your life. It's from these people you will begin to branch out within our TBC community on a tree. On a tree, branches need to be strong enough to hold all of its fruits. The strength we are talking about here is within you. You are the seed and you become the whole tree with all of its branches. So, you gain tremendous strength from the activities of sharing the gift with the 10 closest people in your life. Again, don't skip over this step. Many people have tried to skip over this step, and it's like watching a tree try to produce fruit from just limbs and no branches. Okay? Now, if you want to make it and you don't want to tell anybody, say no. When people come in, they say, if I register now and I receive the kringle, how do I convert that to cash? How do I do this? A good number of people want to get this thing and keep it to themselves. They don't want to tell others. That is why I give kudos to the TBC admin for this system. Because in a way, by telling others, you open yourself up to these fruits that are available for you to harvest. So that kind of a tree is not very fruitful if you are the one that you don't want to tell anybody about the TBC. You will not be fruitful. There is a proper order to all things, and if you do things out of order, then it turns into a big mess. Be teachable, be coachable, be the student or apprentice first before you try to make it on your own. Some people want to make it as fast as they can, but they don't want to learn. They are not teachable. They cannot go through the process of apprenticeship. You can't make it without that process. You can't skip it and succeed. So we are a community that has been around for over 2.5 years, and we are ready to help you to get off to a fast start so you can earn daily cash flow. Isn't daily cash flow better than a weekly paycheck? So you can see the income comparison here. See it yourself. But let's go on. It doesn't really take that long to develop a full-time income. Okay? Now, at this point, I want to pause here, and then I will continue from here. Okay? Once again, my name is Professor Samuel Stephenson. Please join me at another time. I will continue with this article until I finish them, but I want to give you a better explanation about the income comparison here. So, permit me to end this live broadcast here. See you in the next phase.